Here's a video talk she made for us.
She did that?
Here.
Hello, and thanks for inviting me to talk to your Gender Equity Club. I want to speak with you today about a very important civil rights issue. Civil rights are the rights that we all have as individuals to be treated fairly, regardless of our race, ethnicity, sex, gender identity, or sexuality. The civil rights issue I want to talk about today is the widespread sexual harassment and sexual violence in K-12 schools. Many students are simply not being treated fairly or lawfully. Students face many different types of sexual violence. Sexual harassment includes unwanted words, sounds, or gestures of a sexual nature. Sexual battery is unwanted sexual touching outside of clothing, while sexual assault is unwanted sexual touching inside clothing. And rape is unwanted sexual penetration. Each year, at least 56% of girls, 40% of boys, and 75% of transgender students experience sexual harassment in K-12 schools. When it comes to sexual violence, at least 20% of school-age girls and 3% of school-age boys experience sexual battery, assault, or rape. And half of transgender people experience sexual violence during their lifetime. Female students face more sexual harassment and sexual violence than male students because our society has made it normal to treat girls and women like objects instead of people. We are surrounded by images of sexually objectified women that teach us that women are first and foremost valued by how appealing others find our bodies. When people see women only as sex objects that exist for others, then women are not regarded as full human beings. And dehumanizing a group is the first step in justifying violence against that group. Treating women as sex objects is part of our broader rape culture. Rape culture is an environment where sexual violence against women and genderqueer people is considered normal and even excused in popular culture. As young Americans, you are exposed to a steady stream of sexual violence in television shows, movies, videos, and all of this makes this sort of violence seem normal. Another part of rape culture is that sexual violence isn't taken seriously. When rape survivors come forward, they are often not believed and even blamed for a crime that's been perpetrated against them. Their friends and family often turn on them. And male survivors are especially shamed when they report an experience of sexual violence. Our legal system is no better. Police and prosecutors don't enforce laws against rape in an effective way, so shockingly, only 2% of rapists will ever see a day in jail. Sexual harassment and sexual violence are civil rights issues, and as a student, you have the right to be in an educational space that is free of harassment and violence. It's up to each and every one of us to make sure that all students' rights are respected and protected. It starts with us. It starts by making a commitment to treat fellow students the way you want to be treated. It means reporting sexual harassment and assault to school officials. And it also means supporting students who have the courage to come forward to report that they've experienced sexual harassment or violence. Thank you for reaching out to learn more about these topics. Your group is doing great work, and more students should be coming together and working with their community to address students' civil rights. Understanding sexual objectification, rape culture, and civil rights is just the beginning. Taking actions, as you are doing, will help create safer learning spaces that treat everyone with respect. Thank you.